Hey guys, welcome to Series World. Today I'm going to explain a mystery thriller series called Lady Voyeur from 2023. Turn on subtitles and spoilers ahead. Miranda and the nurse are being chased by the man who fires a shot, killing the nurse with it. Miranda is safe in the attack, but she starts crying as the man she called Paulo drags her inside the car and then drives away, running over the body of the deceased nurse. The story goes back to 2 months ago when Miranda was still watching the video of Cleo she got from an unknown source. She is shocked when she recognizes Rafael's bracelet in the kidnapper's hand. Soon after that, she rides her bicycle to go to Rita's class. Miranda is worried about her friend's security because she is dating Rafael. When she reaches Rita's place, she silently watches her friend dance with Rafael. And when they finish their routine and Rafael goes away, Miranda shows herself. Rita is happy to see her friend and asks her if she saw Rafael. Miranda replies that she saw their dancing and then says that she wants to talk to her about a couple of things. Rita politely declines her request, saying that they can do it later because right now she needs to go to Rafael, who lost his father's memento, a skull bracelet. Meanwhile, at Hector's place, Gloria is trying to contact her son, Lorenzo, but she can't reach him. She goes to meet Vitoria, who says that if she is here for Lucia, she can go back. But Gloria says she is here for her son. She says that Lorenzo is lying to her as she knows he quit his job, and it is only possible if someone is helping her. Gloria says that she came here because in the past Vitoria used to pay him for sex. Vitoria denies the accusation, saying if someone is paying him, it is not her, and tells Gloria to go away. On the other side, Lucia says a final goodbye to her friend, their doorman's son, who is leaving to live with his aunt instead. Hector is working in his office when Rafael comes there. Hector tells him that Fernando was not Lucia's father and shows him a diary saying they are all the people Diana used to hang out with. So now they have to start the investigation again. He asks Rafael if he remembers someone else, but Rafael refuses and tries to convince him that he should let it go because Lucia will always be his daughter. On the other hand, Miranda invites Fernando to her house and shows him the bracelet in the video, revealing that Rafael also wears the same bracelet. Miranda says that she thinks that Rafael getting close to Rita wasn't a coincidence, and maybe Hector wants to investigate her. Fernando dismisses her concerns, saying that Hector helped Rafael a lot when he was struggling in his life, so there is no way that he will betray Hector, but it is possible that Hector is telling him to do all this. Miranda says that she is worried about Rita, but Fernando assures her that he will help her and then kisses her. As they start to be intimate with each other, Miranda notices her new neighbor looking at them, so she closes the curtains on her windows. Later, when they are lying in bed, Fernando insists that he wants to know more about her life. Even though Miranda is reluctant, she still tells him that she has a grandmother and a sister, Gabriela, who have disappeared. She says that her grandmother and Gabriela didn't really get along, but they hid it from her because she was young at the time. Miranda didn't continue her story and instead went back to her computer, saying she had to work because Hector still wanted her to investigate Diana. When Fernando asks her why, she tells him that Fernando isn't Lucia's father, but to her surprise, Fernando reveals that she already knew about it, as Diana told him the day she was murdered. Meanwhile, police have gathered a file on Miranda's background because they are considering her the common suspect in both murders. Back in Miranda's house, she notices her new neighbor being intimate with a girl, but to her disappointment, he closes the curtains before she can watch. She turns back to her computer to investigate Diana, and after going through her social media accounts, she finds an old chat between Diana and Rafael. In the meantime, Hector is having dinner at his house with Helena when he asks Gloria about Lorenzo, asking if he was here when Fernando died. Gloria replies that Lorenzo was at his father's house at that time. Helena doesn't agree with Hector's opinion, saying that there is no way Lorenzo is involved in all this. While all of this is happening around them, Rita and Rafael continue on their path to a stable relationship as they spend a lot of time together, sharing sweet moments among themselves. Miranda invites Hector to her place and informs him that Diana had an affair with Rafael 13 years ago. Hector doesn't believe her at first, but when she shows him the chat she found with Diana, Hector asks her to let him read the chat, and even though she is reluctant, she shows him the conversation. Hector is furious after reading the conversation. Miranda asks him if he is going to kill Rafael, which angers Hector more, as he says that if she still thinks he's a murderer, she should go to the police instead of working for him. He says that he knows she is not with him because of fear, and whatever she feels about him, he feels it too. Hector then leaves her house and goes back to his building, where he finds Rafael in the parking lot. Rafael notices Hector's mood and asks him if something happened. To which Hector replies that he found out that Rafael is his wife's lover and that he is probably Lucia's father too. Hector is shocked by the betrayal, but Rafael tells him to calm down, saying it happened before she was with Hector and it doesn't mean anything. He says that he didn't have the courage to tell Hector about it, but he can swear that he was never with her after she started dating Hector. Hector silently listens to him, but when Rafael says that he shouldn't be angry because he doesn't even like her, Hector loses his control and beats up Rafael. He then leaves after telling Rafael to never show his face again near his family, or else he will kill him. The next morning, Miranda is still sleeping in her house when she dreams about the party. She soon wakes up when the doorbell rings. She goes to open the door and sees her new neighbor standing there. He introduces himself as Paulo and says that he has moved into Cleo's apartment. Miranda is surprised to hear that he knew Cleo, to which Paulo reveals that he owns the apartment and Cleo has been his tenant for years. But when she doesn't show up to pay her rent, he decides to move there himself. Miranda asks him if he knows where Cleo is, but Paulo says that he has no clue about that, and he also found it strange when she didn't show up to pay rent. Paulo asks her if she has filed a missing person report and then assures her that he knows someone at the police and will ask them to look into it. He leaves after telling Miranda that she can contact him if she needs anything. Meanwhile, Rafael meets Rita and tells her what happened with Hector, saying that he should have told him earlier about all this. Rafael also says that her friend is good at what she does, revealing that Miranda was the one who told Hector about this. Miranda goes to meet her grandmother that day, who says that she is very happy that both sisters came to meet her today. Miranda is annoyed to hear this as she tries to convince her grandmother that Gabriela might be dead because they haven't heard from her for years. Even though she doesn't believe her grandmother, who insists that she is telling the truth, she grows suspicious when she sees the fresh roses on the side table. When Miranda comes back home, she is shocked to see Cleo standing outside her apartment. Miranda lets her in, asking her what happened to her, but Cleo says that she can't talk much because it is not over yet and she is still in danger. Cleo reveals that they let her go because she made a deal with them. She is shocked when Miranda asks if it was Hector and says that the less Miranda knows about it, the better it will be for her. When Miranda insists, Cleo asks her what she knows about Hector, to which Miranda says that Fernando introduced her to Hector and also tells Cleo about her relationship with Fernando. Cleo tells her to be careful of Fernando, saying he is an addict, and on Miranda's question, she says that she can't report Hector because she has no proof. Cleo then reveals that she was also at that party because she couldn't approach Miranda because she was being auctioned there and Hector was the highest bidder. Cleo then says that she wants to start a new life now, forgetting about what happened, and then leaves with her dog after thanking Miranda for everything. After knowing what Hector did to Cleo, Miranda suspects that he might be behind Zoe and Diana's deaths, and even though it could be dangerous, she is determined to find the truth. Meanwhile, Vitoria has gathered everyone, saying she has to make an important announcement. Miranda also goes there for work, and when she meets Fernando, she tells him everything about Cleo. He says that it is good that she is back, and sensing that Miranda is jealous that he might go back to her, he assures him that it will not happen. In the meantime, Hector also says to Helena that he is giving up on finding Lucia's real father because no matter what, she is his daughter. They all go back to the hall to hear what Vitoria has to say. There, Vitoria reveals that before they adopted Diana, she had a daughter. Even though she was not from Emilio, he promised to adopt her, but later he backed out of his promise and left the girl in the shelter. She says that she has been searching for her daughter all this time, and after a long wait, she finally found her. Just on cue, a girl walks in whom Vitoria introduces as her daughter, Anna. Everyone is shocked to see Cleo there as Anna. 2 months later, Miranda is dragged back to the building where she was held earlier, and there it is revealed that Vitoria is Paulo's partner in her kidnapping. They then put Miranda in a coffin and started to bury her alive, saying that since that doctor didn't do her work properly, Miranda would now die with her child. To watch more explanations of these side of series, click on the videos on your screen and don't forget to let me know how you feel about today's video in the comments down below. And at last, thanks for watching.